Number 봐. 저번 같은 사람 넘버 더 지야인다. 루틴 속.
맞아요. 맞대 못 썼어요, 저기. 와, 주게 뜯어. 주시 완전히 하려고. 나는 드시겠다.
이거 느낌이 정말 나고 말았어. 정말 느낌이.
자, 한번 더 한번 더.
영화도 그래 주식하는 때마다 알레가 장아서 너무 땅에서 이렇게 때마다 오는 거지. 네, 4 rivers 6 ranges left. 주식한다. 대문 보시는 것이죠. Filmed by Champagne Music. 네, 너무 랜드였어요. 내가 찍었더니 너무 좋지 않아 없었어요. 찍은 명에서 제가 찍었던데 그래서. 네, 찍었던 것도 이렇게
록받친 지하인다 봐. 안도 사마 배가라 봐. I know. Listen. 남바라 봐. 저번 안도 사마 남바 더 지하인다. 루틴 수 둘날래도 코란 톱다는다. 그렇지. 와. 둘날 라인 둘날 맞지로 지야 되나도.
마음이 말이지 상관마저로지 이게 다야만은 내가 다야 돼.
찍었다고 그러셨어요.
아, 그래도 반.
드십니다. 찍은 일이. 이거 강원 렌즈라.
볼링이면서 내려야 돼.
원래는 양합니다. 당장.
오프레스 홀 나오는데. 너무 뜨는데. 주시간. 네, 장아도 마파비라. 야, 이거 무섭다. 와도 동바도 있으니 강원 명호도. 드링 때문에 저빅디 나가도 고주디 근전 쪼도 나가도 디시게라 드링. 디시게
맞아요. 맞대 못 썼어요, 저기.
네, 좋았어요.
맞대 못 썼어요, 저기. 그렇지.
와, 주게 내려도 주시 완전히 하려고. 주시 완전히 하려고. 아, 신네.
나는 드시겠다.
시간으로 한 4시 가르쳤어. 난 추시래 나는 추시래 됐어. 리라나 리시나
리고도 추시 리고 말다.
추시. 렌즈스 좀 리말해. 렌즈스 리말해. 강 리라.
아,
리뷰도 왔어. 리뷰 민카가 그래나 시시파만. 뭐 리뷰 민 시시파만해. 이거 리뷰 민 정말 나고 말았어. 정말 리뷰 가는 거지.
인사 먹고 있.
가자.
4 rivers 6 ranges. 탐낼 리샤. 탐낼 하루 쇼로.
이게 뒤에 동만 말해.
어머, 빨리 넘었어. 그냥 올려줄게.
is fundamental to human beings. For Tibetans, the act of storytelling is linked to our survival as a civilization, as a people, and as a struggle. It is said that he who tells a better story has a better chance to survive in the long run. So it is with us. And first and foremost, we have to tell our story to ourselves, and then to the international community. In this act, art plays a really important role. I think great stories can be told only in art forms, whether it's books or films, and so it is with this film. This film that we are going to see tells one of 100,000 of stories that we have. It is a story that is neglected for so long. Even within the small Tibetan community, not many people know. I'm really happy that this story is seeing the light of the day. Before I welcome the director to the stage to introduce the film, I would like to request Honorable Sikyong to say a few words.
Yesterday, I Tibetan morning is Australia and Dilia, which is it is about choosing hard without a goal and Tibetan to test.
Thank you so much, Pushula. It's an amazing writer. Thank you. I'm not going to take a lot of time. So I'm going to speak in English. Firstly, thank you so much, Honorable Sinyola, for supporting and for being there and for exhibiting that unity is possible. I'm a complete Ranzen guy. Sinyola is the head of Umelam, and we work together. We're all Tibetans. Chobasun Chul Tama, Umelam Ranzen Tama. We are not a small community. We are a dwindling population. So it's utterly imperative and important for all of us to muster our powers, our strengths, our abilities, our talents, our skills, our resources. We work together, and then we fight the Chinese through intelligence and through strategies. Because we have to stop being apologetic now. It is them they should be ashamed of. The Chinese, they pillaged our country. They took our country. They're ruining our natural resources. They call His Holiness a separatist, the greatest human being to ever live on this earth. How dare they? So we have to stop being apologetic and claim our country back in whatever means it's possible. And this is my love letter to all the Tibetans inside Tibet, to the warriors, to every single Tibetan. I made this film for every single one of you. This is your film. Thank you so much. I also want to acknowledge, because I'm one of the first crazy Tibetan cinema fans since I was a kid. I grew up with a lot of movies and art and literature and rock music and, blues and jazz and classical and, all this Hollywood films and Japanese films and Russian films. And Richard Gere is here today. Everybody. And I'll tell you something about Richard Gere. I mean, obviously he's Richard Gere, but him and I have something in common. And I always remind him of that whenever I meet him. Him and I share the same birthday. We were born on the 21st August. So you know what? It's always giving me some sort of encouragement saying, well, I must have some qualities that Richard has. So I'm going to do this. So there is some contribution from your end. Thank you so much, Richard. And I want to invite Richard here on stage, please, to say a few words. Richard. And then also, our Honorable Chief Minister, Prima Manula, please, everybody give him a big round of applause. What an incredible young Chief Minister. Honestly, what an incredible young Chief Minister from the Northeast. Thank you so much.
This is one of the craziest men I've ever met. God bless him for being that crazy. You have to be crazy to make an independent film. This is something that's almost impossible now. It gets worse and worse and worse and more difficult. Even for me, it's incredibly difficult to make an independent film. He's done it. He showed me the trailer the other night. He grabbed me in a restaurant. He said, "You've got to see this." So he showed me the preview. It's terrific. Unfortunately, I have been given all my instructions. I have to leave the Sikyo in about 15 minutes into the film, unfortunately. But just from seeing, okay, I should. Okay, what we have here is a Tibetan Tarantino. And I love how much energy this guy has. It's just incredible. So this is your night, it's your movie. You've shared it with everyone else. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, we together. To all my Tibetan brothers from everywhere around the world, those who see me on social media, to all the Kamas, to all the Utans, to all the Amdos, to all my Wansan brothers, and to all my Umelam brothers, everybody, this is your movie. I present to you 4 Rivers, 6 Wages. Please stay after the film for Q&A. A bunch of my actors are here. Please stand. Take a bow, actors. Please. Right there. My co-producer and the author of the book, Roji Devasami, said please stand. Everybody give them a round of applause. And thank you so much to all the dignitaries, everybody from the Tibetan Parliament in exile, everybody here. This is your movie, 4 Rivers, 6 Ranges.
Chinese to build their roofs under our skies.
자, 앞으로 하면 돼.
This is one of the stories. I've been I've been a Tibetan activist for over 30 years. I've done a lot of work in America and Canada for our cause. I have never thought of any personal gains when it comes to Tibet. When it comes to Tibet, I'm a purist, absolutely purist. And this is our cause, and this is our moral responsibility
we all do whatever we can. You know, I'm not saying everybody has to become filmmakers and be like me, no. But we all, Tibetans, we have to raise the standards of how we do things. We have to chase excellence. You know, it takes an army to make a film. In my crew and my cast, my actors and my team, we were about 300 people. I have Kambas in my team, actors. I have Utang people. I have Amdo. I have Geluks. I have Sakyas, Minmas, Kagyus, and Pimples. I have Umelangwat and Ramzan people in my entire team. And I was the captain of the ship. And I made sure that everybody became like brothers for life. So, as Tibetans, and I see there's a lot of young people, you are the leaders you've been waiting for. Let that sink in. You are the leaders you have been waiting for. So make sure you chase excellence. Make sure you stay integral. Make sure you stay steadfast. And do not get distracted by petty internal politics. Our nemesis is not even the Chinese people. It is the Chinese government. And collectively, we can break the Chinese government. It is going to implode from inside. It is absolutely, scientifically impossible for China to sustain to a barrel of a gun. A lot of people say, oh, Shenzhen, China is too powerful. How are you going to get Tibet back? How are you going to get freedom back? Well, we have to look at history. How many people have heard of the word Macedonia here? When was the last time? When was the last time you said Macedonia from your mouth? When? It's been a while. Well, there was a time when Alexander the Great conquered half the world, and he was Macedonia. And all those little kingdoms that were conquered by Alexander never thought they would be free from Alexander the Great. What happened? Our immediate cousins, the Sokos, the Mongolians, under Genghis Khan, he conquered 3/4 of the world. 3/4 of the world. And all those little kingdoms that he conquered, they never thought they would be free from the Mongolians. What happened? And look at the Portuguese, look at the Spaniards, and during our time, in the last 200 years, things that have affected us directly was the British Raj. The British government had so much arrogance. They used to say, India was under Britain for 200 years, right? You guys know that, right? 200 years. What happened? The British Empire broke. They would have so much arrogance that they said, the sun will never set in Britain. The sun has set. The sun has set. So similarly, Tibet will be free one day. We have to work hard. Tibet will be free. I will probably be dead, but what I do now will contribute to the result. So every single one of us, go home, put your hand on your chest, and ask yourself, what am I doing for my cause and my country? What can I do? What am I capable of doing? How much am I doing? Okay, this is our collective cause. Manto tama girta, kani. Manto tama luka shorita. Manto tama luka shorita. Tama ki luka shorita, ato ki luka shorita, utang ki luka shorita. Remane. Terine pa, keranto gote ne marchino gotana. Chode kare lage yona ka soto pama piya choga ki ne. Chudo tukia ke jai ne keranto maniero cha. I know for a fact, eventually China will implode. According to Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, there's over 100,000 protests inside China every year, which has nothing to do with Tibet. It will implode. It will.
If I have security cameras outside my house, it makes sense. But if I have security cameras in my bedroom, in my bathroom, in my kitchen, in the garage, in the basement, everywhere, what does that say about me? It says I'm vulnerable, I'm fragile, I'm weak, I'm insecure. Do you understand? So that means they are very, very delicate inside. They will break. So all you Tibetans, my brothers and sisters, we are proud people. Our ancestry is very proud. We have a very rich history, rich culture. I want you all to be very proud to be a Tibetan. Very proud. Everybody, look forward to it now. And we don't have to be apologetic. It is the Chinese that should be apologetic. They conquered, they invaded our country. They pillaged our country. They ransacked our country. They destroyed our natural resources. They killed over 1.6 million Tibetans. They've destroyed nuns and they've raped nuns. They've just killed so many monks. Right now, for 1 million children are being schooled by the Chinese state government. Tibetan children. They are the ones who should be guilty, and they are the ones who should be ashamed, not us. So please, when it comes to Tibet, be proud, hold your head high. Okay? It is a fundamental birthright to ask our country back. Do not hesitate.